Finna watch this nigga Tyler. Don't have no intro or nothing, honestly. So I'm just gonna watch the video.
By the name of Vince Vintage released a 49-minute long video titled Exposing Tyler Oliveira, YouTube's Biggest Liar, where he calls me a liar, implies that I am a racist, and ultimately tries to destroy my career.
Bro, it's like Tyler Oliveira, Tommy G. They just be doing crazy ass shit. I know they wives and they like girlfriends or moms and shit cannot be with how they turned out in life, but like I know they be pissed and like nervous and shit when they go out to these gang banging ass places and shit, bro.
In this video, I'll be debunking Vince's outright lies and false claims in order of the most absurd, baseless, nonsensical claims to the more creative speculation that he presents to an audience that already hates me. To do this, I'll even present some behind-the-scenes footage that will completely dismantle his baseless lies and irresponsible speculation.
This nigga lie on you, Tyler. All these niggas out here lying. I'm let him lie on you, G.
And I'm also going to acknowledge a few mistakes I've made over the last 2 years, some of which Vince actually does point out. Thank you, Vince. But before I disprove all of the lies Vince uses in his attempt to destroy my name, my reputation, and my channel, I want to set the stage. Vince is a YouTuber who creates video essays. Besides a single photo of him getting married, congratulations by the way, your Twitter account is dedicated to myself and my channel over the last couple months.
Damn, this nigga's dick eating.
Non-stop, my balls in his mouth like an obsessive ex-girlfriend. Vince is also 33 years old. While I might not typically...
Folks is 33 years old trying to beef with Tyler. If he don't get out the streets, man, this nigga touching 30 still in the streets. Hell wrong with him.
Bring that up in this context, given how Vince talks about this guy who tried to ruin his life for seemingly no reason, I thought it was rather ironic.
A 37-year-old piece of shit, low-life loser who has nothing better to fucking do, just wants it down.
Same shit you doing, folks.
He doesn't have to prove anything about it.
And Vince's poorly constructed hit piece against me and my name is the longest video ever uploaded on his channel. The second longest video is one about Jeffrey Epstein.
So he's saying Tyler is Jeffrey Epstein. Basically. That's basically what I'm hearing.
Yup. It seems like this is a bit personal, but it doesn't matter. If his criticism is valid and I am in fact just a liar, then I agree, Vince. Call me out. But unfortunately for Vince, it's simply not the case. For simplicity, I'll be using Vince's own tweet of points he asked me to address as a roadmap for this video. I'll be using Vince's own tweet of points.
What the hell?
He asked me to address as a roadmap for this video. Let's get into it. Why did Tyler hide the fact that he shopped at a KKK memorabilia store that sells bleep and passed it off
That niglet repellent, bro. What the hell?
as an antique store? In this video, I walked into the store, bought some automatic assault rocks, this license plate, and a copy of the city ordinance because the entire premise of the video was the city where everyone must legally own a gun. Every head of household. The entire premise
Confederate flag right here, bro. Racist. If she seen me, she'd up her shotgun and get the blonde.
Of the video was the city where everyone must legally own a gun. Every head of household residing in the city limits of the city of Kennesaw is required to maintain a firearm together with ammunition in the city limits of the
in order to provide the emergency management of the city and further in order to provide for and protect the safety, security, and general welfare of the city and its inhabitants. Every head of household residing in the city limits is required to maintain a firearm together with ammunition. Therefore, dang, in Kennesaw?
The city of Kennesaw is required to maintain a firearm.
Isn't that team on college football? They racist like that out
with
there?
Ammunition, therefore, in the city penal code. That was kind of the whole point of the video. This is a Civil War antique store that sells all sorts of artifacts and memorabilia from the Civil War time period. This is one of the silliest points ever, but Vince provides it in his attempt to paint me as a racist.
I'm not even gonna call you a racist, a Hitler, Tyler Hitler.
I'm not trying to cancel Tyler. I'm trying to deplatform. I'm not trying to call you a racist.
OLIVERIA.
Vince knows there are many objects for sale in the
That's
store
exactly
just
what
by
he was
looking
trying
at
to
the
do.
footage in my video, but he creates a chapter titled KKK in his video, implying I went in there to go on some sort of racist shopping spree when I bought literal rocks.
I mean, hell, he bought so much stuff from this place that he needed a bag to take out everything he bought. I mean, it's
Notice
just a
this.
grand old time at the KKK store, right?
I maybe spent 10 minutes in the store, talked to this lady, got an interview for the video, bought some rocks for the bit, and left. This point sort of outlines how desperate Vince is to paint me as a racist at whatever the cost.
I'm not even gonna call you a racist, a Hitler, Tyler Hitler. Now, do you think supporting a store like this might come off as maybe a little bit racist?
It's literally an antique store.
It's a store. It's like, what, bro? I'll buy something from a racist store, and I don't care if I want it, I'm gonna get it. So
With a Civil War theming in the deep south of Georgia. I bought rocks, a piece of paper, and a plate with guns on it. It's almost like saying if you pay admission to go to a Civil War museum, you're somehow supporting slavery. It doesn't even make sense, and Vince knows this, but he preys on an audience that already hates me to create this narrative that I am a racist.
my question is, why would you hate Tyler? He ain't even did shit.
Why did he hide the fact that he gave the most racist man in America a welcome gift he bought from the KKK memorabilia store that sells said, bleep? First of all, I didn't
I got a
hide anything.
question.
I even posted
Why do he keep like putting it out there that they sell niglet repellent if he didn't buy the niglet repellent? He bought fucking assault rocks. I'm not being a dickhead. I'm completely neutral in the situation, actually. No, I'm not. I'm biased. I like Tyler. But I'm just saying, like, I don't get it.
a photo of him and I
No
on
diddy.
Instagram with a caption titled, I gifted him automatic assault rocks from Kennesaw. For context, I saw the original video where the most racist man in a video meets another YouTuber, Pootie, and Pootie asks him this.
Me or this white rock right here? Be honest, don't lie to me.
The rock, it serves a purpose.
Hey, Pootie is funny as shit.
Secondly, the video where we met the most racist man in America was posted 1 week after the video we made in Kennesaw, Georgia. Here's all the proof that my trip to Kennesaw, Georgia and then to Zinc, Arkansas was in one trip. I still have the rocks from Kennesaw, Georgia. They were in my bag. I thought of it on the fly. It all worked out once again. But no, this wasn't some premeditated genius meetup. The guy doesn't even have a phone. You can't set meetings with this guy. He was out there. I knew I still had the rocks in the car. I knew about the Pootie bit with the rocks. I knew I could make him laugh if I gave him the rocks. I did. Boom! We have a video. I lied. I did see the Pootie video, and I brought a gift. I had no intention to meet you, and we saw her. Like, that's the guy from that one video. He's gonna blow your mind. You ready for this? Okay, so I know you like the rock more than Pootie. I got an automatic assault rock. That's kind of funny, right?
I ain't gonna lie, bro. I don't think he that racist, folks. He just probably hate us.
Oh, yes.
But Vince is so caught up in me being a racist that he wants to connect me giving this guy rocks, which is a callback to this video by Pootie that it's somehow KKK related. They're just rocks.
Seems like this nigga dig eating.
Fucking rocks. Why did Tyler use a PS5 as bait to get someone to break into his car? 1, that's a TV, not a PS5. 2, to see if someone would break in and take it. We ran a little Mark Rober-esque sting operation with the TV and controller in the car. Fun fact, because I hate thieves, we emptied the boxes and put towels in them. But to be fair to Vince, his real point is that car break-ins and auto theft is so rare in the city of Oakland that we had to perform a little sting operation to show that cars do get broken into.
Because frankly, when Tyler goes to these places, it's not as bad as he always wants it to be. So by Tyler showing all these news clips, it gets
Every place is as bad as you make it seem. So if you go to Chicago and you don't never go nowhere around no gang banging, nowhere around no shooting and violence, of course you might hear gunshots or see here and there. But if your ass somewhere out on 700 Million Street in the burbs, folks, you're not about to see nothing. He's actively going to these places that are bad and going to the bad parts of these places so he can document what's going on. That is why it looks that bad. This nigga's stupid.
seem way worse than what it really is.
What's hilarious about this though is that Vince has hyperanalyzed all of my videos. He's watched the entire Oakland video, yet he fails to include this scene where we walk up to a woman who is taping cardboard to her car window that just got broken into. Know anyone else who's had their car broken into like this?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Everybody.
Everybody?
This isn't my first time going through this, so
How many times has it happened to you?
I can't even count on two hands. I've had my car stolen 2 or 3.
You gotta get that pipe. Somebody, you hear that thrash go outside and just up piping that nigga face back there. Get out my car for them. Knock his whole melon back.
times, broken into, oh, more than 10 times.
Yeah. The next person we talked to in the video says this.
Just talked to Auntie outside who had her car window broken in.
That's normal, man.
Normal?
Yeah, that's normal out here.
Everyday occurrence?
Rule number one, bro, don't leave your stuff in the car.
And what's even funnier is that the crime statistics state that in 2023, Oakland reached the highest number of car thefts in more than a decade, with a 44% increase since
Bro, this
2022.
nigga is coming with fucking receipts. He's not gonna let folks just tarnish his name like that. I ain't gonna lie. He debunking the fuck
But
out
this
of
is
dude.
part of Vince's argument that he begins to construct that we need to create evidence or falsified B-roll
Question.
to
Where the fuck is he at? I'm black. I don't own him. I don't like. Let's just look in his background real quick. Is this a big ass and a spatula, or am I tripping? And what the fuck did he do to this broom, folks? Like, is this a raft? Like for water, bro?
legitimize the crime that doesn't exist in these cities, according to him. And Vince even gets ahead of himself with his victory lap as he begins to heart comments on his YouTube video about me, basically co-signing more speculation. This comment with 5,000 likes that he hearted and therefore surfaced to the top of his comment section reads, "The reason the gas station attendant said that on the loudspeaker was because they saw him leave his car there with the PS5 on the dash. This speaker is actually programmed to say this on loop because, guess what? So many people break into cars at this given gas station."
Owner of this property is not responsible for any theft or vandalism.
That's how you know it's bad. Nigga, if you ever hear that, you might go right back to your car, grab everything out your car, put it in your pocket, and tuck your gun in your pants.
Thank you for visiting Hagen Burger Shell. Please ensure that all of your valuables are secure. The owner of this property is not responsible for any theft or vandalism.
But
that is creepy as shit.
I did talk to the actual gas station attendant, and he said this.
They wouldn't break into our car.
You gotta come during the day.
Hey, I gotta give a 5-star review to Hagen Burger. No break-ins at 11 p.m.
No, not at night.
Okay, got it. Tomorrow morning?
You gotta come in the morning.
Oh, shit. Why did Tyler hide the fact he brought on known...
That's kind of weird for it not to be breakups at breakups. For it not to be break-ins at night, but break-ins in the morning. Maybe because I'm not a jack boy, so I don't know. But like,
fraudster Darren Stalcup as his Oakland homeless expert. In my Oakland video, I introduced Darren as a Bay Area native and investigative journalist.
In this Oakland video, Tyler brings along this prestigious reporter. Now, this guy isn't a journalist. He's actually a used car salesman who pulled a $7,000 GoFundMe scam a couple months earlier.
So Vince basically clowns Darren for getting a 9-to-5 as a car salesman, referring to this Facebook post by Darren. So Darren told me that he's been doing citizen journalism since 2015 after his cousin Scotty was murdered by fentanyl dealers in the Bay Area. Recently, Darren's tried to move on and get a more traditional 9-to-5, and he proudly and excitedly got a job as a car salesman. Vince refers to this Facebook post in an attempt to discredit Darren and the work he's done since 2015 in the Bay Area as a citizen journalist.
his thing is literally says Good Samaritan.
My Oakland video with Darren went live August 14th, and then over a month later, Darren got a job as a car salesman. He was excited to get a new job and a reliable paycheck. Seems pretty understandable and commendable, right? I asked Darren himself why he moved on and got a job, and he said, "Mentally, I'm not the same. I think about all the faces, the stories, the losses. Maybe I've got PTSD, or maybe it's just the anxiety that never lets me sleep. My mind races with what ifs."
Shit ass, I'm a human just like everyone else. Yeah, I feel like this crushing weight, this responsibility that I can't shake off. I just want a moment of peace and a chance to breathe without the world collapsing around me. Mad about folks getting a job. He don't want to do the internet gimmicks and all that shit no more. He cool.
And should haves. I'm human just like everyone else, yet I feel this crushing weight, this responsibility that I can't shake off. I just want a moment of peace, a chance to breathe without the world collapsing around me. And the dumbest part of Vince's point here is that Darren got the job afterwards. Basically, Vince is trying to attack Darren's credibility because he got a job, and in turn attacking my credibility. And
the thing about that is I don't get what's wrong with getting a job. I don't have a job, but I just don't want to get one. I don't see what the problem is with, like, fuck nigga, you want to be broke forever? Not have no money? What the hell? Like, bro, That nigga's weird.
in turn attacking the validity of our Oakland video. Secondly, Vince attacks Darren for running a GoFundMe where he asks his Twitter followers for money to move out of the Tenderloin.
Who pulled a $7,000 GoFundMe scam a couple months earlier.
I talk a lot about right-wing grifters in my videos, but this week Fox hosted one that was
You see her shirt? I don't listen to shit she said.
so lazy. I'm honestly kind of impressed. This guy, Darren Mark Stallcup, is trying to raise $10,000 to move from the Tenderloin neighborhood of San Francisco to another neighborhood in San Francisco.
Darren told him what he wanted the money for, used the money for that purpose, and received the money from consensual adults. What is the problem? Vince basically throws Darren under the bus to attack the credibility of everything we've done.
Next, misplaced B-roll and B-roll mistakes. In my videos, when we're talking about, let's say, crime, we may show an example of this crime happening in the given city. Now, Vince just spent the last 4 months going through roughly 2 years worth of my videos, analyzing almost 15 hours.
That is a lot of dick eating, bro.
Hours worth of my content. What Vince finds is a handful of examples where a given B-roll shot takes place in a different city. For example, here's this shot in our Oakland video about a machine gun manhunt that turned out to be from West Oakland, Pittsburgh. Now, Vince is right. This is a mistake and we messed up. This shot was from the wrong Oakland. Vince uses this example and a few others to create this argument that
That's just like a common mistake, though. Like, that's some shit anybody could do, because it's 2 Oaklands.
Evil Tyler am hand placing specific shots to create a false narrative about the cities we discuss and cover in our videos.
Once again, Tyler is literally making shit up to push a narrative.
But here's the problem. I don't place the B-roll
I wonder if he actually believed the shit he's saying in his video, or he just doing it to, like, you know?
for my videos. I have 2 editors for my main channel, and 1 editor's job is dedicated to finding B-roll for the videos. Whether it's me or my editing team, ultimately it's my channel with my name and it's my responsibility. I agree with Vince. These are lazy, dumb mistakes that never should have made it to the final cut. But the problem is, if you take out the few incorrect shots we placed in some of these videos, for instance, let's take Oakland and replace it with this shot,
And I actually feel safer.
machine guns, or this shot, or this shot,
And I actually feel safer.
machine guns,
Bro, is that?
or
What is
Oakland,
that?
and replace it with this shot,
Hold on. Bro, what is he shooting?
machine guns,
What the fuck is he shooting, bro?
or this shot, or
Bro.
to finding B-roll for the videos. Whether it's me or my editing team, ultimately it's my channel with my name and it's my responsibility. Problem is, if you take out the few
That's what I'm
incorrect
saying.
shots we placed in some of these videos,
It's all
for
shots.
instance, let's take Oakland
My
and
stacking
replace
job
it
is
with
horrible.
this shot,
And I actually feel safer.
machine gun,
Do you see the fire? That's a button or something. AKA real button.
or this shot, or this
was that?
shot, or machine guns, or this shot,
2 dead in a quadruple shooting. Damn.
or this shot, or this shot. The same
Damn.
purpose is achieved at visualizing the gun crimes in question. Another example is this shot of a shootout in Chicago that made it in our video about Memphis.
So y'all really y'all really don't think that's Vaughn off 17?
Tyler deliberately knew what he was doing.
Okay, let's take out that shot and replace it with any of these shots. Does the gun crime
I was
go
just doing this video about freaking Tommy G in Memphis, bro. Memphis get wild, boy. They be out this busting in Memphis.
away? Does the gun wounds of these people that we interviewed in the Memphis video go away?
I got shot, my arm. I got shot, stomach, side, back.
Multiple times, man. It's dangerous.
But them niggas,
Shot, stomach, side,
look at that.
back.
Look at folks' stomach, G. God damn. He got hit with a K or something in his stomach.
Time, man. It's dangerous out here.
You guys are strapped?
Yeah,
How old are you?
I'm 13.
You ever been blipped?
Yeah.
Actually, holy shit.
Whoa. What did he get hit with?
Let me show you something, man.
This is unexpected. I didn't expect that so many people to get shot. Did you nearly
See
die?
that Yeah,
Damn, that shit just crazy to see all the comment. These niggas can't be just comment
See
niggas.
you, man, 2-3 weeks. You just be out here like we in that shit pop off. People crazy out here right now.
But what's more deceptive is that we know Vince has combed through all of my videos. He doesn't show any of the people I talk to in my videos that tell us about the gun crime, and just to show how easy it is to make a mistake, Vince himself improperly cites this clip.
This clip isn't from Chicago.
How you fuck up in a video talking about somebody else fucking up? You gotta come with all your buttons if you gonna talk shit about somebody, for.
It's from Houston, Texas, 4 years ago. Tyler makes up shit
It's from
to
Dallas.
fit his narrative.
Hearts the comment where his viewer points his mistake out, and at the end of the comment, it still reads, "So Tyler still lied about it." Or this example of Vince pointing out this flag.
Oh my god. And there's an ISIS flag. Clearly that isn't just a peaceful protest that they have ISIS flags in Sweden.
And his viewers correct him, stating it is the
Islamic oath. Wow, ISIS used it for all the wrong reasons. I doubt the person holding it is making reference to ISIS.
HATER. If this is the logic, then Vince and I both lied about this nothing burger shot that could easily be replaced with 100 other examples of B-roll that serve the same purpose. And in this case, the fact that I can literally replace all of the shots you pointed out with 100 other examples that prove the exact same thing begs the question, why would we even put these shots in there on purpose, leave them in, and not hide them or cut them out a year later? It doesn't make sense because we didn't, just like you didn't maliciously say this B-roll shot was from Houston when it was actually from Dallas. Vince is ultimately
On his ass. On his ass. That's why I'm not really pausing and talking. I'm just letting dude do his shit. Cause what the fuck?
zooming in on granular detail to argue that I am a deceptive, manipulative liar when he himself does the exact same thing in his video attacking me.
It's more of a hypocrisy of his morals. And I found this quote from an openly gay member of Congress that sums up Craig's situation nicely.
His cut fucked up. Yeah, damn. Look at that nigga.
It's a violation of principles to vote one way and act another.
Why did he pretend to be an asylum seeker to get processed by Border Patrol? To see where we would end up, the behind-the-scenes logistics of how the government would process someone claiming asylum and what that process looked like. Seems kind of interesting as an American tax-paying citizen to know how this process works. What's funny about this, though, is Vince feigns some moral outrage that I'm in the van for 20 seconds.
Like, what the fuck are you thinking, Tyler? Literally. You took up the spot.
I promise you, he's lying. He don't give a fuck. This
20
nigga,
seconds.
bro,
What the
he
fuck
is
are you
bullshitting.
thinking, Tyler?
Bro, if he came up to me like this and said these exact words, but just added my name at the end where he put Tyler and was mad about something, I wouldn't even think he's mad. I would think he's joking. Bullshit.
Outrage that I'm in the van for 20 seconds.
Like, what the fuck are you thinking, Tyler?
He is bullshitting.
Literally, you took up the spot of someone that was an actual person fleeing their lives as a fucking meme. What the actual fuck are you thinking? You know the Border Patrol system is backed up for years, and you're just adding on to that for no reason at all.
And that I've taken up someone's spot to enter America when, once again, I'm literally in the car for 20 seconds. The Border Patrol guys laugh it off. No harm, no foul.
Let's go. What about this guy?
See?
He's a YouTuber.
No.
You see the camera?
Damn, he got his ass.
I got denied access. It's not like I pushed some pregnant woman out of the way to take the last spot in the van. There was no one else left waiting to get in the van. Even if I did take a seat, I wouldn't have been taking someone else's seat. You know this, Vince, because you watched my video and you see me in the back of the line. Why did Tyler pretend to be alone in fear for his life in Jamaica, but in reality, his tour guide was right next to him the entire time? Oh. This is one of Vince's big gotcha moments where he thinks he proves that I'm willing to lie about the tiniest of stuff, so why wouldn't I then embellish or lie about even bigger, more important issues? But the problem is, he's wrong, and here's the evidence to prove it. For context, he's referring to when I'm in Trenchtown, one of Jamaica's most dangerous neighborhoods. At a certain point, my guide and I are separated, and this random dude tells me to come to the farm.
Go over the farm.
The farm?
The farm. That is a farm.
Right over there.
Yeah, we can go over there. Come.
To which my cameraman, myself, and this guy go to the farm. It all ends well. We had a great time. I even used my voiceover to immediately compliment this guy for giving me a little tour and showing me unexpected hospitality. While my guide was nowhere in sight, I first thought I was setting myself up to get robbed, but it turns out
I
this
ain't gonna lie, I ain't going there with you, G.
guy was giving me a full tour of the community with unexpected hospitality. Vince zooms in on this voice.
They tour the community and they stab you up in the corner of the alley and rob your ass for everything you got.
Over trying to paint this moment as if I was lying and that my guide was with me the entire time. Visiting the garden right now. A little baby young mango. Is this where you make the juice?
So I'm thinking, oh my god, Tyler's gonna get murdered. Tyler's in the murder capital of the world without his guide. Oh my god, he's gonna die, he's gonna get robbed. Seems pretty bad. But let's watch this interaction from a different angle.
Is this where you make the juice?
Yes.
Thank you, thank you. Oh, so this is what we just tried.
Oh, okay. That's Tyler's cameraman. That's clearly the same thing going on.
Right.
Where's this camera angle from? Oh, it's almost like his guide was right there and took this footage, but Tyler had to sell it off is that his guide was nowhere to be seen and that Tyler was gonna get murdered.
But in reality, my guide was not there, and here's 28 minutes of behind the scenes footage that show him and I separated.
Clocking that shit. Literally clocking this in the scene. I ain't gonna lie. He out there with no tour guide, ain't even white as a ghost. In Jamaica.
And here's the exact moment where him and I reconnect.
Tyler and Blake up there getting some footage and thing. As for me, it's a little bit early in the morning and me hungry.
And here's my guide's POV in that same 2-hour-long vlog that Vince points to in his video, stating that we were together the entire time. Yet look, where am I? We aren't together.
Niggas be bullshitting. They be lying. They be lying. Trench Town
And then
is
look
crazy.
at that. There's the exact moment from my guide's POV where we reconnected.
Tyler's guide posted a 2-hour-long vlog of their entire day, and the guide was there the entire time. Tyler wasn't walking on his own about to get murdered. That was all just made up.
But Vince knows that no one is going to fact check this, and he
just look weird as fuck.
Tries to use it to build his case that I'm a liar. Vince's continual self-glaze of his attention to detail only further pronounces his malice in the way.
That detail with companies acquiring vehicles with a different paint job is insane attention to detail. That's why you have to go with Vince.
Way he cuts this video together and proves that he either lied or B, he didn't have all the evidence and he speculated.
And this is just something where it's so small. But why do you have to lie about this?
His entire point is that I'm trying to paint this sense of danger that doesn't actually exist, which is funny because he conveniently cuts out and omits all of this testimony from people that live in the community.
Well, we're seeing a lot of people dying by guns. That is the most violence we are seeing right now.
Well, Trench Town is full of crime and violence going on. It's been a long time now till my child come and get involved by crossfire. He's now shot and can't walk.
Crime and violence sometimes.
Damn, that's the most fucked thing to happen. Imagine you just walking down the street one day or something like that, your ass get popped for nothing. You just walking, minding your business, your ass get popped. At that point, a gun can't even protect you. You can't even protect you. You just hold.
Just need that for stop. Just the crime and violence.
They'll shoot each other?
Yeah. Thing is just different now, and it wasn't like this before. As you can see, it's like it's a cemetery.
Vince also cuts out any of the good vibes or positive moments. We met this entire self-sufficient community. We're in the ghetto, but everyone's super nice.
Bro, he dance like a white nigga. He dance like my girlfriend.
French Town with my boy.
Got that gun, that gas, that's
Because his goal is that when I reach out to someone from a different city, they Google my name, find his video and they find out I'm just some big bad liar trying to paint their community as negative. Look at this comment and tell me anything he's done thus far is in good faith. Why did Tyler fabricate the story of the Jamaica bank
Bro, he is weird, bro.
truck robbery? Vince is referring to this beryllium truck I pointed out for 1 second in my Jamaica video. Bullet holes on that thing. When we saw a beryllium truck, that's the equivalent of one of the trucks in the US that carries the cash. The beryllium trucks are these big black armored trucks that are often used in Jamaica to transport cash. My guide, Jamaica Walk By, was the one who actually told me about these trucks because there was a large problem with people shooting at these trucks and robbing the cash from inside of them. If you Google Jamaica beryllium truck, you can find countless articles of these trucks.
I would never be a Brinks truck driver in my life.
Getting robbed from the local Jamaican news. And here's a clip.
They get robbed way too much for y'all to be in an armored goddamn truck.
Of even my guide jokingly saying he's afraid about being around these trucks because of the reputation of them getting robbed. That's what you're talking about. Keep on. There's bullet holes on that thing.
I am pretty still terrified about the whole thing with the bird.
This is probably a 2-second mention in my video, but Vince's goal is to establish that once again, I'm lying about dumb, random stuff to create this false narrative of there being crime in Jamaica. It's a known problem, and I'd venture to guess he in fact knew this after doing his research. You'll notice he prides himself
that detail
in his attention to detail, yet this somehow
the death of millions. Police make arrests, crime best. Damn.
slipped him. The very fact that these cars are known
If
for
niggas out
getting
in
shot and
Jamaica
robbed
getting
at.
busy.
Ultimately, this is part of Vince's growing argument that I'm inventing tiny lies to create a false narrative of there being crime in places where it isn't.
That's how bad it is. People are robbing the cars. They're robbing the bank cars. That's how bad it is here. Why do you have to lie about that? Why do you have to make up this?
Damn, it brings a beryllium security car guard. Fuck, damn it, Jason. Lace arrest, he got killed. Bro,
Same narrative.
crazy.
Oh my God, there was a robbery in place, and I was about.
Imagine clocking into work one day, your ass get smoked. That's fucked up, bro.
That didn't happen, Tyler.
For someone who spent 4 months hyper-analyzing everything I've ever done, you'd think they'd also Google Jamaica beryllium truck robberies to at least look into the point I'm presenting of these trucks being robbed. But no, he calls me a liar, says the bullet holes I mentioned on the car is actually due to a paint job. None of this exists. I've just made it all up. But as we know, Vince's bad faith, poorly constructed argument has one goal, which is to discredit me, attack my channel, and prevent me from working with people in the future. Why did he fabricate the story of a Christian seafood restaurant?
Okay, how long is this video? I got 8 minutes left in this. 30 minutes long. Okay. Look. I know niggas hate this. But I'ma just do that little 8 tomorrow. Alright. Nah, fuck it.
Restaurant selling sex for $15 and being a brothel. Let me explain. 1. I asked my guide how much the prostitutes in the area we were in charged for sex. He gave me a number that roughly converted to $15 US.
How much for one night out there? I'm not so sure. It all depends on which one you go to. I should think maybe like 15 bills for real, 2 grand a night, or maybe 2 grand per 3 hours. I honestly don't know.
20-30 bucks.
Yeah.
2, we were driving through this area called the Back Road,
Damn.
basically a little red light district where many prostitutes are working the streets and where they take their clients back to these little love hotels.
Back road. That's the real life of it. You can't get more realer than this. That's exactly what's there. The motels are there, the rooms are there, the prostitutes are there. Young, old, middle class, everybody's there, bro.
Bro, his voice is so like, his accent is so like calming, low key.
I asked my guide if it was a hotel. He said yes.
This is where people go to have sex? Yeah. You probably can just go out the gate and just catch a look quick.
This is a hotel?
Yeah.
The pirate ship? This is where some of the ladies get taken to go have sex in. Let me hop out for 1 minute, Blake. Rolling. This is one of the hotels where the ladies get brought to have sex with the customers, the Johns. It is called the Pirate Ship Seafood Restaurant.
Man,
I guess that's just a front.
My grandpa named John. I know he pissed. Talking about the Johns. That should blow me. Out here paying for coochie.
Or seafood restaurant by day, prostitute brothel hotel at night.
So Tyler just walking around, sees this restaurant and sees that the lights are on and assumes that, oh my God, that's where all the people are getting fucked in there, man. It's just fucking. grimy. It's a brothel. It's the dirtiest place you've ever seen. Yeah, that's where it's happening at. Tyler, this is a Christian catering restaurant that does weddings. Why the fuck would you just make up a lie about this?
But I do want to establish a clear difference between me just inventing a lie and throwing this restaurant under the bus with no context versus me misunderstanding a quick little back and forth between my guide and then expanding upon something I didn't fully understand. Even watching it's embarrassing because I clearly don't even know what I'm talking about. It was not my intent to throw this restaurant under the bus, and I legitimately thought it was a brothel. On the bright side, my viewers only left 5-star reviews and said Tyler Oliveira sent me here. I apologize, I fucked up, and it's been deleted from the video. Why did he hide the fact that his 9/11 truther expert he brought on believes Israel blew up the World Trade Center? I never hid that. I never even knew that before Vince's video, and we mainly
You talking about I never even knew that before Vince's video.
discussed how he thinks 9/11 was a false flag and how he believes it was a controlled demolition. But I'm sure there's plenty of other stuff he believes is.
Hey, 9/11 was an inside job. Actually, I have no context to that theory. Never even seen it before. I just keep hearing people say it. So,
Well, it would be equally controversial in Vince's eyes. How did you come to the conclusion that 9/11 was a false flag?
For the first 10 years, I did not think anything other than the official narrative. Then, after being shown a video, a close-up video of building number 7 coming down, and that
that is insane.
of building number 7
Look how the building just
coming down,
falls.
and that
like something out of a movie or an anime or something. But that shit is insane.
got me going because it's obvious to me that building 7 was a controlled demolition.
With that being said, I want to use Vince's point here to address a more important point and theme he presents throughout his entire video, which is that if I platform or give a voice to someone in my video, I am endorsing it, co-signing it, or treating it as a matter of fact.
Now, this whole video is based around Tyler just asking questions. Are the Haitians eating the cats with no evidence to back it up?
You say are the Haitians eating the cats? Haitians eat cats?
This is a common tactic used by conspiracy theorists. So Tyler, let me ask you a question. I heard your mom was sucking some dong for $50 at the bar, and I had a good friend of mine tell me that they saw her in the car sucking some dong.
Vince, come on, man. Bringing up your mama jokes at 33? Vince, keep my mom out of this, and I'll keep your wife out of it, okay?
I can tell you an
Fuck that nigga.
insane conspiracy theory based on no evidence, present it as a question, and it almost gives it some validity.
And this is simply not true. In his video, he mostly spends time looking at my video where I went to Springfield, Ohio, when Twitter was in uproar trying to figure out if the Haitians in Springfield were actually eating cats. Point being, Vince only shows interviews.
Why was that even a thing though? What made people think that they was eating a cat?
In his video that make it appear as if I'm co-signing racist ideas, wild beliefs, etc., etc. Aliens built the pyramids?
Bro, she looked horrible. Oh my god. What is wrong with her? Look at her.
Do you think it's possible? Wild beliefs, etc., etc. Aliens built the pyramids?
Damn, that bitch sweating. What the? Is that a V-neck? Oh man. She got a fanny pack on. Husband, he look fucked up. Look at him. Look at his back. They should just sloop, sloop, sloop.
Pyramids? Do you think it's possible George Bush did 9/11?
Wait for me right now.
Oh!
Who are you afraid of at night?
George Bush did 9/11?
Somebody dying on 11, you know, or something?
For me right now.
Oh!
Who are you afraid
He wasn't finna do shit though.
of at night?
Men.
Which men? Men in general?
Why men? Please.
Or specific types of
Wait, why was I finna read that?
men who come from different places?
Like that man.
Men in general is crazy though. I don't really. I get why girls are scared of men, but like, bitch, the whole bear and man thing was pissing me off because you really rather shit in the motherfucking bar with a bear. The girl keeps saying, "I know the bear's gonna try to eat me. I can reason." Man, you dumbest shit I ever heard in my life.
If he was black, would you guys date? Bonjour. Point being, Vince will selectively only show you one side of the groups of people I interview and not show you the others.
Depuis 10 juin 2024.
how did you get here to Charleroi?
Bon, mwen rete nan Charleroi parce que mwen gen yon papier nan même qui temporaire. Immédiatement temps pa m'a écoulé, ça gouvernement m'a dit c'est li m'a fait.
All right.
Yeah, now that all the immigrants have gotten here, guess what? You're getting new stoplights.
Say hello, they'll smile to you. I don't know how many times I still sleep with my doors open.
Oh yeah, interesting.
And I've never had to worry about it. It's more the Americans. And I'll bring back the park again. You go over there on Saturday and Sunday. You see the Haitian families, mom, dad, kids, using the park exactly for what it's.
Nobody's eating dogs and cats here. The Haitians aren't bothering us. There's not 4,000 Haitians here. Maybe 1,000, maybe. That's really odd. They're good
Y'all see her?
people.
Hold on.
Sure.
There are 1,000 Haitians here. Maybe 1,000.
Look how
Maybe. That's
That's
really
just
odd.
crazy
They're
that
good
they built
people.
like that.
They're all working. They're going
Question is, why is she built like that and sitting on
to
the
a
front
school.
next to a box? Is she homeless?
Maybe. That's really odd. They're good people.
Sure.
They're all working.
And she
They're
got that
going
square.
up
Don't
to a
hide the
school up
square.
here to learn English.
Ironically, we may have found the most accepting, loving town in America. And so I ask you, how can I both co-sign this answer and this answer in the same video? I heard there were rumors of Haitians eating the neighbor's cats and a Canadian goose. Is that true or completely false?
Non,
No?
non, mwen mba. Mwen
Ok.
ba wakou de sa.
Okay.
Mba kwe sa tou. Petet mwen nan gen do a gon problem edikasyon ki fel da fe sa, men mba kwe.
We've lost a whole bunch of cats. There was a a van pulled over that had over 100 cats in it with the Haitians. They said they was eating them.
True or no?
Non.
No, okay. Why is everyone coming here?
Haïtien vini c'est pour travail, mais manger chat, non.
Tell somebody to work, not to eat cats.
Is it possible in
Do
these
they eat
videos
cat
that I'm
food?
actually trying to get answers from both sides of a given question and try to see what they both believe in? I chose to respond to Vince's video for a few reasons. One, how factually incorrect it is. Two, how unoriginal the claims are. Three, how emotionally driven these commentators
I'm glad now that he contracts.
become in their ambition to destroy me. And I've chosen to respond to this because I've witnessed in real time talking head streamers who take videos like Vince's, nod their head while they eat cereal, agree with everything, and move on to the next video, cementing false claims as fact, especially when they perceive the creator at hand to exist within a certain half of the political spectrum. None of these streamers are going to fact check anything, and Vince will not retract any of his claims. Listen, I want to welcome good faith criticism.
That is a very good point. Do not let nobody take your character and tear your shit down. Period.
And for you guys to use the comment section to let me know when we do make mistakes. I'm not trying to shy away from the fact that we have made
Hold on.
mistakes, and we will probably
Comment
continue.
section. I got you, Tyler. I got you. I'm a real supporter. I'm a real supporter. Come on, man. Who y'all? What? Wait, anyway, bro, yeah. This video is 42 minutes. Jesus Christ, it's a long video. But he's a dick eater, a real dick eater.